The bad news is if you're in Okeechobee or if you're in St. Lucie County, you still need to be weather aware. Just getting a check of that velocity. We're still looking at that inflow and outflow. It's a little bit of a broader couplet, but either way, it's still in existence. So we're going to continue to watch this system as it drives northward, still moving at about 25 miles per hour. And I just want to put a little bit of that reflectivity here. There we go. Getting back to that reflectivity, what we're dealing with, we're going to continue to see that hooking that I explained. And the reason why this is still purple is because this is a confirmed tornado. Now, this means it's not only confirmed via radar, as we've been watching with this hooking, and I think with, again, that edge of the eye wall. That's exactly where you are right now, Joel, and that's exactly what you're experiencing. So the rainfall will significantly pick up. Closer view of this hook. We're going to continue to monitor this and pretty much follow this along as we've done all morning, is we're going to look at that hook and follow it. We followed it from Broward County into here in Palm Beach and then lifting into Martin County and now Okeechobee and St. Lucie counties. So there we have that tornado warning in effect till 2 o'clock, I believe today that's going to be the latest update for Okeechobee and St. Lucie counties. An outer eye wall right now is moving across that area. So you are feeling that direct impact of Milton currently. And it's lifting northward towards the Belglade area. So if you are in Belglade, I am going to highly suggest that you take your tornado safety precautions as of right now. It's best to just be prepared for the worst in this type of scenario. Make sure that you're in an interior room, away from windows if you can be, and make sure that you do have a way to receive alerts, whether it's going to be your phone or a radio, or you're able to somehow stay connected to a live stream of sorts to make sure that you are going to stay well informed through this. It's the best way to stay safe. Reverse storm surge is quite literally the opposite of storm surge. So instead of seeing that tide and rise in and that pretty much you're dealing with the coastal flooding, it's the reverse of that. So you're looking actually that water receding out into the ocean. So you're going to see more land rather than seeing more water move into the area. So that does somewhat limit the overall flood threat. But keep in mind, 15 inches of rainfall for some of those locations is going to be devastating enough. The reverse storm surge will just, I guess, help alleviate the original concern and the original forecast of the flooding. So they're still likely going to deal with a lot of flooding, as that is a devastating number. If you've been in and out of sleep and in and out of touch with us throughout the evening or throughout the day, today, yesterday even, I just want to catch you up with everything. So Milton made landfall near Siesta Key, which is just south of Sarasota, around 8:30 Wednesday night as a strong Category 3 hurricane, looking at winds at 120 miles per hour. Joel Lopez, I spoke with him yesterday around 9:30 in the evening time frame, and we were looking at wind gusts in the Sarasota area close to 102 miles per hour. But Megan's hair was blowing in the wind, so is Kate's too. So winds are starting to increase, and the reason why this is an area of concern is because if a home was already weakened from the outbreak that we had earlier, the winds that are going to start to pick up, that's going to be consistent power that a structure or a home will feel. This is a good reminder. We are far from over from dealing with the impacts of Milton, even though it is starting to move offshore. So we are going to deal with, though, still the strong winds throughout the day on Thursday. So far, we've registered your peak wind gusts in the past 24 hours, 70 miles per hour in Vero and 63 miles per hour in Stewart. I did see 60 in West Palm Beach and 56 in Lake Worth. So even down into the Palm Beaches and southern Palm Beaches, we're still dealing with some very intense winds that we should experience throughout the remainder of today. As of right now, you're seeing your sustained current wind speeds ranging anywhere from seeing about 10 miles per hour to even close to 40 miles per hour throughout the Treasure Coast. The Treasure Coast really is going to feel the brunt of those stronger winds throughout your day on Thursday. Thursday. And here's another check. Current wind gusts about 60 to even close to 70 miles per hour. You're right now looking at wind gusts at 68 miles per hour in Fort Pierce, 66 in Vero, and 60 miles per hour in Sebastian, 54 in St. Lucie, and still 48 miles per hour in West Palm. Just want to compare Palm Beach County versus the Treasure Coast in terms of your wind gust forecast. Likely seeing wind gusts finally break down not until the overnight time frame Thursday into Friday. And check out this same story for the Treasure Coast, but likely dealing with some stronger wind gusts, about 60 to even 50 miles per hour through lunchtime on Thursday. And those winds still quite gusty, about 30 to even 40 miles per hour through dinner time. Overnight, I really don't expect the Treasure Coast to see those winds start to truly weaken and feel the difference, not until about very early on Friday morning. Another thing to keep in mind, flood watch is still in effect for Martin County, St. Lucie, Okeechobee, and as well as Indian River County. And it's not because we're expecting to deal with a whole lot of rain, but it's because we've already had a lot of rain. So any additional amount will lead to still dealing with some flooding. So let me just take you through your Vipercast, a bit of a wider view here that shows Milton just leaving us. But what it will also show is we're going to have some moisture just dip down here. So I wouldn't rule out the chance of seeing a few spotty showers for Thursday afternoon into the overnight time frame. And then again on Friday, we'll still talk about some spotty showers possible and likely for your Friday as well. So the system is unfortunately far from over in terms of the impact that we're going to experience. Here's a little bit of a closer view to here at home. So we're going to stop this Thursday afternoon near 2 o'clock. Some areas of southern Palm Beach County could even see some peaks of sunshine. In there you have dealing with a few more rain showers throughout the Treasure Coast, and that's the last area that needs to be seeing additional rainfall, as we saw already some streets with flooding, and we also saw some homes without their roofs, and any additional impact is going to be devastating for some people. And so let me get into Thursday night. Here you have a few more spotty showers throughout the Treasure Coast, and that's going to lead into your Friday morning, unfortunately. So what we're really looking at for the remainder of this morning, again, we're still talking about dealing with those very strong wind gusts. That's going to be area of concern for Palm Beach County and as well as the Treasure Coast. Wind trying to poke through. Now, where you do see moments of sunshine, that's actually going to add to the convective energy to deal with some storms later this afternoon. Taking you through your hourly planner in terms of those temperatures, topping out around the lower, some of us nearing those middle 80s just like yesterday. But as far as your rain chances, I do expect them to pick up once again for later today. And the reason as to why is this low pressure system still digging off the coast of the Carolinas and our north coast as well. But good news is, since we do have a lot of that Saharan dust layer moving into play, any chances of tropical development have been limited, as was anticipated, to 0% chance for both days, 48 hours out and 7 days out. But let's get into the nitty-gritty here and talk about your radar. Here we have a lot of gloom on the board, dealing with a few lingering light showers along our coastline from pretty much Riviera Beach down south towards Boca. This is all light activity for now. What's on the horizon? I just showed you this previously. All this energy is lifting northward and northeastward too. So I do anticipate to see more showers pick up as soon as about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Stopping this now at 2 o'clock, as you can see, some decent showers to even thunderstorm activity over parts of Okeechobee County and Lake Okeechobee. Watch how this fills in closer towards the Treasure Coast for today and even into the evening time frame. I expect to deal with a slingshot of showers and storms across the area. This looks to wrap up closer towards about 8, 9 o'clock. And as you can see there on the board, it's not going to be a complete washout per se, but I do expect to see most of the rain to occur throughout parts of the Treasure Coast. So it's just something to keep in mind for the later afternoon hours. As far as rainfall totals, additional rainfall totals, I should say, from this system, expecting anywhere from a tenth to even an inch possible. Of course, you could see some higher rainfall totals where those stronger storms do set up. I have some good news for for you. Finally, looking at more isolated storm chances for the later end of this week, as we do have that Saharan dust move into place. That's going to help limit your rain chances. But as rain chances become decreased or more limited, your temperatures start to increase. Yes, we get back to that hot, humid Florida setup with high temperatures near 90 over the weekend.
We all like to come to the tournament to try to pick up a few tips of our own. Maybe we'll incorporate into our own golf games, including Francis, another golf fan here. Dreaming of tournaments.
Out hitting, working your short games.
Yes.
I mean, you can try everything from your YouTube coach or your actual coach or watching the pros. I mean, if my clubs got the attention that these pros got, maybe I could have a little bit of a better game. No offense.
Yeah.
But
That's what we'll blame the clubs. It's not you, it's the clubs.
Exactly.
Yes.
But you know what? I was able to hop on the Titleist tour truck and it's amazing the science and detail that goes into just the production of how to build a club and how to build a pro. Oh, it was unbelievable. This is the true behind the scenes.
This will be the Titleist tour truck. We actually have 3 of these in the U.S. We have these available to support all those different golfers.
Arundel is back there, and you guys have been working together for 18 years.
So Aaron Dill handles our Vokey wedges. Wedges are something that wear out. The grooves will wear out. They'll get spin decay. So Aaron will carry over 400 different options in a week.
Are you kind of an amateur meteorologist where you have to look at like how saturated the ground is?
A little bit, yeah. So, that's a big part of this job is when we get to the golf course, we have to analyze what the course is set up as, right? Weather comes through this area a lot, so we don't really know if it's soft or firm. We get a lot of word of mouth from the players.
This is remarkable. This is honestly remarkable to me. And this is just like a part of the bus. So further back there.
So back here, again, we'll kind of have different things moved around for different products. So we have Scotty Cameron options. Scotty Camerons have adjustable weights. Sometimes in travel, the grips will get worn out. They want to try a different size, or something might get bent. So we're going to have a shaft available. Or I might have been a little angry. Could be a different tee box this year. It could be a different wind condition. It could be a different weather system. So we're going to carry a lot of different iron head types. Will's assembling some irons for a player right now. He's going to go through, mix that epoxy up, put it in the club head, get everything lined up, let it dry, finish it off, do the loft and lies, and get it on the tee for the player. We actually leave on Wednesdays, so we're only there for practice rounds.
Oh, okay.
So on this afternoon, everything you see on the counter goes away. The floor you're standing on actually folds up on this hinge. These sides pop in, and this will drive to Orlando to get ready for the next event.
So this is... Wait, did you have an off day, or?
I do laundry on Saturdays. Oh.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is very educational. I mean, it was unbelievable to be on that truck. I wish I could show you every single detail. He asked me if he wanted the 2 or the 5-minute or the 10-minute spiel. So we gave you the 2 to 5 minute spiel there. But I hope everyone's game is looking sharp this weekend. Its trajectory, yeah.
Is it going to be? Yeah, is it going to have one of these as a pet? It's kind of adorable.
You have a dog.
I do not have a dog, and maybe that's why you're like, there's going to be a lot of fur and sheds.
Yeah. Job, he has a house, he just needs a lady.
Yeah.
Last story. We are so thankful for that.
We are so thankful. We both wrote it down, and we are both rib girls. Do they know, stop, heel?
Relatively.
Believe on the other side of this, where you all actually start to experience and see that they weren't so little as what we thought.
They weren't.
To be in your bed by 9 p.m. That's the best part about it.
Before 9 p.m.
Exactly.
I think most happy hours wrap up around 7 p.m.
Yep.
So you can be home by 8.
Cozy in your bed.
Which is perfect because that's a little bit past our bedtime anyways. Nothing says Florida like the hiss of a gator. But at Gatorland, there's thousands of these powerful predators, some as old as the park and others so rare that there's only 8 in the world. But today was a first for me.
What you're doing is you're aiming for the side of the face of the alligator. So you're aiming for the side of the face. The way that alligators eat is they swing their head side to side searching for that food.
Gatorland is one of the only places you can legally feed an alligator.
You want to try and land it right next to their face. If you hit them with it, it's okay. You're not going to hurt them.
If
it lands on them, you're just turning them into Lady Gaga for the moment with a meat dress, all right?
But that laugh,
quickly turned into hesitation as they inched closer.
Do they know, like, stop, heel?
Relatively. This one that walked up here, his name's Homie D. He actually came out of a retention pond behind a Home Depot here in Florida. So he's part of the rescue program there as well.
I gotta say, these guys look very well fed.
They are well fed.
They definitely live a good life.
It is.
Here.
I mean, this is alligator paradise for an alligator. You can feed, you can touch, you can see all these things up close and personal.
I asked Brandon if he had a favorite.
My favorite alligator in the park, his name's Buddy. He's 13 feet 8 inches, about 1,200 pounds. He's our biggest alligator we have here at Gatorland.
He's a big buddy.
His favorite is Buddy, but I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. But I have a favorite too, and mine was just around the corner.
Was the first baby born in human care.
Oh.
She's the only female in the world. Her name is Mystic. That's her brother Mayhem. They were born together, and they'll be 2 years old in August.
Congratulations, that's huge.
Leucistic, they're missing some of the pigments, so they're all white. And that dark patching on that face of her dad and uncles is the normal pigment color of an alligator, and they have blue eyes.
In this gator paradise, if you're daring enough, you can also zip line over the gators and crocodiles, ride in a swamp buggy, or sit on one of the 3 educational shows. From conservation to education and, yes, a little adrenaline, Gatorland makes for a wild Florida experience you won't soon forget.
Looking for an...
Here at the Museum of Ice Cream in Miami, it's all about fun, creativity, and of course, ice cream.
The Museum of Ice Cream is a place to be a kid again. It's for everybody to explore the kid within. The museum was actually made for adults, fun fact. Okay. Kids are welcome to join too. They understand it just like we do. We love to connect people with that idea. It's universal. We're about to board a flight. Yeah, so get your boarding passes out.
Those with a sense of adventure, a flight to Citrus City takes visitors to a land of bright colors and oversized desserts.
We are now in the Banana Infinity Forest. So over here, it is reflective walls. It goes on forever as far as the eye can see.
This is unique to Miami.
Exactly. So each museum has a little bit of the cultural flair from that area.
Speaking of unique, snow in Miami.
This is the Hall of Freezers with my friend Oreo Swirls. It's snowing! Today is the day. Anything is popsicle. All right.
In Citrus City.
Yes, right? In Citrus City, Frosty Land. She remembered where we landed. I love that. Oh my goodness. Good job, Scoop.
Now we head to the living room. And of course, I couldn't pass up the chance to read a special forecast.
The sprinkle forecast.
My forecast.
You should go in there and read the forecast.
I can go inside.
Go inside there.
Today, we're looking at 76. We did have some sprinkle showers. And we did have one little funnel. We had a waffle cone come down.
All right, now in order to escape this room cookie two-step, we need to find the secret door.
Okay.
Let's see. This is our rainbow hallway. This is also an exhibit that's in every single museum. It's actually an homage to the LGBTQ community. So every museum has one. It's pretty special. So this is ours.
Wow. This is where you burn off all the sugar.
Exactly. This is literally where you burn off all the sugar. You have some fun. You challenge each other. Let's see who wins. We've got rocket pop races over here. Roll them down. Whack a scoop. I love to whack some scoop. In this room, my specialty, I love spinning the cotton candy. So we got freshly made cotton candy back here. Yeah. And then here we have our golf area. This is our putt-putt golf area. We almost went bananas. That was close. It's time to calm down a little bit. We've got the carnival where we got really hyped up and full of energy. Yeah. And now it's time to kind of recenter ourselves.
The sugar crash.
Yes. And explore our senses. So this is the sensory lab. This is our sensory experience. Right over here, we have our magical conveyor belt where you can grab your materials for the lab.
Before you leave, there's just one more challenge.
In my opinion, there's one way to go down. I mean, you can take the stairs or the elevator. Okay. But the best way are the milkshake slides. We have some twin slides over here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, pace faster.
Yeah. Aha, I won that round.
You did. Nice job, Boba.
Thank you, Cookie Two Step.